Hello everyone, I'm James, and this is the continuation of my Swiss Mercs campaign. Alright. Milan has attacked Tyrol. Poor Tyrol. They keep getting attacked. So I could rent out troops to Tyrol, but they can only pay 0.6 like they did the last time, so it'd be 30 ducats. So I was thinking I could either wait and potentially rent to Milan, who should be rich. The only problem is they're probably not going to need them because the war balance is probably always going to look good. So if I don't rent out to Tyrol, I'd be risking that Milan can easily handle this war and then I don't get any money. Or the third thing I could do is actually wait and try to attack Savoy. Because Milan is guaranteeing them. So if the war doesn't turn, if it doesn't go well for Milan, or they just get a bunch of attrition or whatever, and they end up going to like -40 reasons, I could attack Savoy and potentially get Vaud. I want to call in Austria though, and I can't do that till January of next year because I only have 9 favors. So I think I'm going to just wait for now and see how this develops. I imagine Milan is going to win this handily, and I think they have Genoa in this with them. They do. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty easy victory for them. I don't think there's really any hope that they get up to -40. The thing is, if I do rent out my troops, I can't attack Savoy when they're rented out. If I can't help Tyrol at least put up a decent fight, then I probably don't want to even rent out to them. Mostly, you know, like role-playing purposes. I don't want to just grab their money, you know. That's rude. Yeah, considering this is a 2-province minor, they're just going to move their troops and sit on those provinces. They say no because the war balance looks good. Genoa, how about you? You got a lot of money. No? War balance looks good? Yeah. There's that also the negative quantity of troops. They like my troop quality though, plus 36. That's good. Just got to get more troops. Force limit's still 5. I also moved my troops into France because I put my maintenance all the way down to 0, so they're going to retreat into the French hinterland and be protected from any attack. Of course, I'm letting my country potentially be attacked, giving up defensive positions. Although I think with forts, they changed it so now these level 1 forts you defend. They don't actually have to be forts. Lesser nobles demand a privilege. We're going to say they're demanding a promotion. Absolutely not. I don't care what you do, you're not getting promoted. I just demoted you. So the lesser nobles went back up to 11%. The greater nobles dropped down to 33%. That's a 9% drop. I think the burghers went up 1%. I think the state mostly went up, because I know the lesser nobles went up 5. They dropped 9, they went up 1, so the state must have gone up 3%. They can actually give me stuff now. I don't like either of those. I think I'm going to use the lesser nobles for manpower and the greater nobles for the whatever increases rural pop. Milan has a regency council for 7 years. Oh, this is almost negative 33. Negative 36, negative 29. If that takes long enough and they lose a lot of people, then they might not join if I attack Savoy, and then I could probably call in Austria. Assuming they actually give me that favor in January. Favor's kind of weird. They don't always happen when they say they do, when they say they're supposed to. I'm going to bump up my maintenance just in case it does work. Just in case everything aligns. They're at 0%. Hold out, guys, hold out. They're at 21% over here, so it's gonna be tight. Alright, have they given me that favor? Should be within this month, because now it's saying 1406. Unless they just totally skipped it. Where's my favor? They owe me a favor. Wait, they don't trust me anyway. What? They don't trust me. Okay, well, they never actually gave me my favor, and they wouldn't join anyway because they don't trust me. Why don't you trust me? They are a worthless ally, then. Pretty much just a defensive alliance. I don't know if they skipped over that favor because I was, like, on the screen. They're like, yeah, we're not going to give you the favor if you're on the screen. Well, Milan wouldn't join. Fortunately, Austria won't either. Henneberg, Flanders. I'm not sure I can fight Savoy and Flanders by myself. I guess technically Grischun is here as well, but they're not really going to be much of a help. Where's Flanders? Flanders has... I could just look this up. Flanders has as many troops as we do. Savoy has as many troops as we do. And Henneberg has 2,000 troops. So they have 12,000 troops, and we have 6,000. I don't think that's really going to, it's not going to work out in our favor. If we had Austria, then it would be pretty much even, but, we don't, so I guess the only thing that I can really do is wait for France to attack Savoy. Because France does want this province, so France could attack them for that province, and then, Milan should join that war, and maybe Milan will be beaten enough to not join if I attack Savoy, and then I can kind of just move in and grab this province. It's really, really disappointing with Austria. But then again, France hasn't even fought England. Like, I don't know what they're doing. They're just hanging out, really. They don't want to do much of anything. Austria would fight if I attacked Milan. But Milan is allied with Genoa and Lucca and Hungary for some reason, even though Hungary is not in the Empire, and I can't ally anybody outside of the Empire, but apparently Milan can, because Milan is special. That's favoritism. You know what, Savoy, why don't you just give me this province? No? Alright. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, I would do this, but I'm outnumbered 2-1, so I don't think I can swing that. Austria, though. Totally fight if I had Austria. Probably want to look for a different nation then. One that will actually enter offensive wars. Alright, back to the drawing board. What is this? Great powers? I don't want that. Hopefully they give these up. The Emperor makes them give it up. Let's call back that spy network. I am getting banking in Basel. So I'm probably going to build in Basel and then try to get banking here faster. I'm kind of screwed with banking. It's actually in all 3 of these provinces. Probably have the best chance of getting banking present here, but it's only 5 developments. And my autonomy is high, so it's not really going to matter for much. It needs to go to my capital. I just can't get there. I guess I should, if I build up Basel to try and get banking, then I'll just end up making this province really good, so it should help me get more trade power, which will help me get more income, which will help me build more. So I'll probably just build up Basel then. Looks like they grabbed 1 province, the Silver Province. They got practically no aggressive expansion for that. There's the Dutch conquest of Gelders. So both Paderborn and Gelders want Condottieri. Does this guy want Condottieri? Because he's not actually... Who's the other guy? I think it's because of the land access. Yeah, no land access. So what are these guys? Where are they? Also, France inherited Burgundy. I'm not sure if that happened on screen. I guess Burgundy had these provinces because France now has them. France is doing a lot of expanding without actually fighting wars. Which kind of sucks for me, because I can't rent out troops to them. France is pretty rich, so they would be able to afford it. Holland is at war. I don't imagine they would actually... They pay me 0.9. They could probably actually afford that, too. Alright, so it's Holland against Onzebroek, Paderborn up there, and Gelders over here. Their capital's up here, they're up here, so I need access through Brabant. I need to get my relations up to 30. And then I should be able to ask them for military access. And I'll probably just rent out to Holland, because Holland's probably going to win this war. I think I have an election coming up soon. Yeah, pretty much at the end of this year. So I'll go ahead and do that reform. Because I want to keep this guy. He's only 47, 546, energetic. Now Bayern, Straubing, Paderborn, Gelders, and Holland. So Holland actually wants Condottieri now. Wow, that's yeah, let's do that. 2.3 times. Gonna go ahead and do this one. They pay me 109 up front. That is a lot of money. $2.3, I think that's the best rate that we have gotten so far. Alright, I'm going to fight this war in the next part and end it here. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.